Hey everybody, Casey Transformed here. I'm going to be going back to college next week, and I'll have a vlog explaining more about that. So I thought before I headed back and left my collection behind, I'd just go a bit more and just show you guys, a few additions, and just walk around, show you guys before I leave what I have. Maybe you guys can give me some recommendation on what I should start with. We're going to go our way from down to up, so start at the bottom. We got basically my tray of random stuff. Transformers I used to have on my shelf, and I just kind of knocked them down to below it. Also have my Legacy Dragon Sword box bound here, so you can guess he's on here somewhere. Moving to my bottom shelf, this is... let me get my flashlight. Handy little flashlight. This is basically stuff that I don't touch too often for the most part. There are a few exceptions, such as Hello Springer, and the Human Alliance figures I had recently, and I had nowhere else to put them. Also, yeah, Barricade. I love him. But yeah, you can see there's just some of my bigger Armada toys are in the back. Don't touch them too often. Same with some of my bigger Enertrons. Nice looking, but don't touch them too often. And some other Armada toys that I like to display, but I don't touch too often. A couple movie figures. Just kind of miscellaneous stuff that I want to have in my collection, just don't touch much. But very nice still. Moving up, my biggest shelf with my big 3 Supreme classes. Omega Supreme, Primus, and Unicron, holding his own destroyed head. Yep. And this is also kind of my special shelf, because all these are a bit special to me. Whereas my 2 Human Alliances, who are just, well, 3 if you count RC, who are just really fun. And I got skids here from TJ Omega. My Japanese Cybertron Starscream, or Galaxy Force, who I got for $18 on eBay. Happy about that. My Hotshot I got from my friend. My Beast Wars Cheetor, one of the few toys to actually survive my childhood. Nemesis Prime, also survived my childhood, and one of the few Armada toys I like. The only G1 toy I own. Dark of the Moon Shockwave, who was a present from my grandma. The Game Controller Transformer, who I got as a present for Christmas. And that Spider-Man crossover, who I just like a lot, and just looks okay here, since this is a miscellaneous shelf. All my shelves are just kind of mixed and miscellaneous, but if there was a fire and I could only save one shelf, this would be the shelf. Yeah, I love these guys. Moving up, once again we have a mixed shelf, but this is basically where all my Transformer Prime toys are. We got the first edition Bumblebee, Starscream, Cliff Jumper, and RC, as well as my Legion toys. I am really starting to get into these guys. These guys are just awesome. And of course, I love me some dragons. These are pretty cool, but I wish I kind of had the others. A big guy back there, Metroplex. R.D. Bruticus, another toy that actually survived my childhood, and who got me my Bruticus fanboyism. Speaking of which, we got Fall Cybertron Bruticus, who I absolutely love in all combinations. I don't know why people hate him so much. Ooh, Cybertron Victor Prime. I love me a Swordsman Transformer. And we got this. My Fall Cybertron, Sound Blast, that's what his name was. I just love the color scheme. And just a few other random deluxes that just look good here. And I love that landmine. He is probably one of my favorite deluxes of all time. Oh yeah, I guess you didn't see these 2 here. Just like I said, miscellaneous stuff. Got Strong Arm there. Got this guy about half a year ago. You've already seen his review, hopefully. Heading up to my top Transformer shelf, we got Optimus Prime in his Sonic Bomber combination. I have him in his super mode, but I want to change up a bit. Tidal Wave hidden back there, Scourge, Grimlock, and Ratchet, and Lugnut, all 3 of my animated figures right there. Hightower, another one survived my childhood, along with his buddy Wedge. Grimlock's missing some pieces, and unfortunately, Heavy Load is broken. Ransack, fun little figure. I forgot your name, but I like you. Got Deep Desert Brawl, Scattershot, who I got about a few months ago. The only 2 Classics toys I pretty much own as far as I know. Got Astro Train, who's awesome. Galvatron, who's... he's just a display piece. Dark of the Moon Ratchet, Ratchet is my favorite movie Bayformer. Although he's a close second. Got my Inferno combined up with, not sure if you're going to see that, but it's the silver version of Hotshot from Energon. Dark Crumple Zone, who just looks epic. And of course, Megatron Megatron, who's my favorite Megatron of the Unicron trilogy. Kinda wish I had the Galvatron version, but good enough. And to the top shelf, which is where all my Power Rangers Super Sentai kind of stuff. Well, it's all just Power Rangers because I don't have Super Sentai, unless you count, these two. Who I also got from TJ Omega, thank you very much. I have Gal King, or I forgot his English name, Animus, I believe. I got him combined up with the Kong Zord. This, one of the Turbo Ranger thing that survived my childhood. The Samurai Megazord combined up with the Lobster Zord, whatever you want to call it, the Claw Zord, I believe it's called. Super Zeo, remember when survived my childhood? Don't care for him much, really. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see him. Let me move this up a little. There's my Mystic Force Megazord, probably one of my favorite Megazords ever, because I love me some dragons. Turbo Megazord from my childhood I actually love a lot. My prized possession, that Legacy Dragon Zord. I don't have the Legacy Megazord, but the 2010 version will do. It looks good still. And back there you can see the Mega Force combined up form of the two Zords. I don't really have a name for that. I guess that would be the Ground Goes a Great Megazord. Not sure. He looks alright. I need to get the headpiece for his staff though. And that's about it. And this is not a very long video. I have a lot more figures than this, but these are my figures I prefer to display. But it's a nice little collection. I plan on at least taking these guys right here, these 5 right there with me, to my college, and hopefully I'll be able to get some reviews done on them. And I hope you guys are able to join them. This has been KC Transformed. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.